Kia ora everyone, travel with me today to Milford Sound, which is also nicknamed 8th Wonder of the World, on this day trip from Queenstown, New Zealand. There are three main places like this in South Island, New Zealand, and these include Milford Sound, Doubtful Sound, and Marlborough Sounds, which are located in various parts of South Island, New Zealand. I've been to all these places on a good sunny weather day, but traveling to Milford Sound on a rainy day is a bucket list thing to do here in New Zealand. Today's weather forecast says rainy, so I'm expecting hundreds, if not thousands, of pop up small waterfalls here in the national park. I booked an all inclusive day trip which includes return bus coach to Milford Sound, lunch, and the cruise itself. We just arrived at Tea now for a quick coffee break, also to get some snacks for the road, and I spotted some Moa bird statue, and this is the life-size statue of giant Moa birds which used to roam around New Zealand thousands of years back. I got myself a cheese roll for a snack with for $7. I spotted some alpacas down the road there, so I just walked a bit to see some alpaca feeding farms.
If you would keep me waiting, I would wait a lifetime. And tricky.
Back to the bus, and we are now passing through Lake Te Anau, which is also one of the most popular lakes here in New Zealand. I'd been here before, but I didn't do a vlog sadly. But this is a popular spot before you head on to Milford Sound, Doubtful Sound, etc. We just entered the Fiordland National Park, which occupies 5% of the landmass here in New Zealand, and it is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This is first of our many stops in Fiordland National Park, and this is one of the popular photo spots. And the second spot is Mirror Lakes, and this place is popular because on a good sunny clear day, you could get some perfect reflection of the mountains on this lake, as you can see in the next clip. Just departing from the last break station before we arrive at Milford Sound, passing through lakes, streams, waterfalls, rolling mountain landscape, pop up waterfalls, and a very cloudy scenery. This is a popular spot to also fill up some natural spring water. So make sure we need to carry a lot of empty bottles. We then head on to the famous tunnel built around World War II time with pickaxes, and this took 19 years to complete. And this tunnel is dropping 1 meter for every 10 meters. So by the time we arrive at the end of the tunnel, we'll all already be on a lower elevation. It is starting to rain heavily now, and as expected, there are a lot of pop up waterfalls all over the place. I'm not sure if this can be seen on camera, but live there were hundreds of waterfalls. After a 2 hour bus ride with a few more stoppers, we just arrived at Milford Sound, which is also called Pio Pio Tahi, which is a Maori name for Milford Sound. First glimpse of the very famous Milford Sound, which technically is a fjord as it was naturally carved by glaciers over a thousands of years period. Lunch buffet is included in the ticket price, and I got myself some hot food, some snacks, and some ice cream. This included some roast potatoes, salad, chicken wings, noodles, some fruits, garlic bread, and my very famous and very popular dessert, chocolate and raspberry lamingtons, along with deep south ice cream. Just done with the lunch, and I just came to the observation deck here on the top floor of the cruise ship, and it is super wet and windy, but you do get the best views out here. Usually, if we visit Milford Sound on a sunny, clear day, this is the only waterfall we could spot. But as today is a rainy day with rain happening all over the place, you could see hundreds, if not thousands, of small pop up waterfalls all over the fjords. boat cruises through fjords and almost goes to the New Zealand border over to Tasman Sea, which separates New Zealand and Australia, in order to spot some dolphins, seals, and other animals out in the ocean. Sadly, we didn't see any dolphins out there, but we did see a small fur seal just resting on the rock.
If you would keep me waiting, I would wait a lifetime. In tricky situations, I will be a lifeline. Nobody's meant to be fighting alone. That's why I'm taking you home. I never felt something like this before, no. Keep coming back for you time after time. Maybe I'm losing my mind, but I know I'll never leave you behind, no. Baby, I got you. When you feel like falling, I'll be there to prove, yeah, that baby, I got you. No matter the distance, no matter the moves, yeah, baby, I got you. When you feel like falling, I'll be there to prove, yeah, that baby, I got you.
The cruise ship then approaches the main event, the main waterfall of the Milford Sound, and the boat actually goes under the waterfall, so everyone on the top deck will be soaked to their bones. Check out some of these awesome shots. After almost 2 hours on the boat, we just arrived at the pier, and it's almost 3 p.m. now, and the bus is scheduled to leave in 15 minutes. So I just got myself this fridge magnet that says Fiordland National Park as a souvenir. just arrived back a day now for a quick snack break and the rainbow's out. The trip costed me around 230 New Zealand dollars, which is around 11,500 Indian rupees. That was all inclusive and it is a must do for everyone visiting New Zealand. Thanks for watching and do like and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.